All right, in this example, we're asked to find the equation of a hyperbola having foci at 4, 0 and negative 4, 0. So straight away from that, I know that I have a horizontal hyperbola. I also know that it has a center at 0, 0, because if I think about graphing 4, 0 and negative 4, 0, that's going to be symmetric around the origin. And the difference of focal radii is equal to 6. Well, up above, we had this note that the difference between the focal radii is 2a. Let's think about why that is. So if I come back down here and think about graphing what we know so far. So we've got something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that in a hyperbola, if this is foci 1 and foci 2, when I think about the common difference, and so here they're telling me that my common difference is equal to 6. So I want the whole set of points such that if I go from any point down to here and then from that point to the other foci, if I subtract those two numbers, I'm going to get 6. Well, the easiest two numbers to think of are the vertices. So if I have one vertex I know that because I've got my center at 0, 0, my vertex coordinates are going to be plus or minus a comma 0. So a0 is somewhere over here. Negative a0 is going to be symmetric over here. So I know from this point, the biggest difference is going to be from foci 2. And that difference is going to be 4, because that's out at negative 4, plus a. So I could say difference 1 is 4 plus a. If I go from this vertex over here to foci 1, then my smaller difference is going to be 4 minus a, because that's going to be how long that distance would be. I also know that d1 minus d2 is equal to 6. Well, if I put this together, 4 plus a minus 4 minus 4 minus a, well, that's going to be 2a. So that's always going to be true, that those are the easiest distances to calculate. It's always going to lead to 2a. And now we know that that's 6, so I can figure out that my a value is 3. I know also that a squared plus b squared is going to be c squared. And here, I know that my c value is 4, because my foci are 4 away from the center. So I could use that to find my b squared. So a squared is 9. C squared is 16, so b squared, 16 minus 9 is 7. And I don't even need to go back and find b unless I'm trying to graph this, but just leaving b squared is fine, because I know that in the end, the equation of my hyperbola, because it's horizontal, I'm going to start x squared, and it's at 0, 0 is my center, so I don't need to do x minus h, I can just say x squared over a squared, minus y squared over b squared, that's why I didn't need to calculate b, because I really care about b squared, is equal to 1. All right, so in the end, that is my final solution for what I've been asked to do for this hyperbola. If I wanted to test it, I could go into Desmos and graph that.